Yes, welcome to my high-end and frequency business podcast. My name is Lisette Lucas from the Netherlands, and I'm an international trained high-end success medium and a high-end and frequency business coach. Throughout my podcast series, I help ambitious, empathetic coaches who aim for high-end success, fulfillment, and ultimate life and business mastery, absolutely living and thriving from their stardust potential. I'll give you the tips, the tools, and energy shifts you need to shift to the next level of impact, abundance, freedom, and absolute energy joy. So I hope you're ready to shift with me. Let's go. The high frequency business secret. Discover the real key, plus your next step. Yes, a very warm welcome to the high end and frequency business podcast number 48. In this episode, you're going to discover the high frequency business secret, and I'm going to share with you what is the key. Well, amazing you're here. You've maybe seen it in the other podcast, but I'm super excited to share this with you because I've launched last week my Above the Golden Line Method Manifestation Journal. And in the video, when you're watching that, you can see the journal, and it's a really powerful journal where you can track your frequency shifts. And it's all based on the Above the Golden Line method, and you can download the Above the Golden Line hypnotation absolutely for free, and you can use this journal to track your progress so you can start manifesting above the golden line. Well, I've talked about it in other podcasts as well. It's got 188 pages. You can write down your notes every day, and you can track your progress and your shifts and your energy. And I put here a card of my EnergyJoy podcast deck, and it's in Dutch, but the card says blocks because, well, synchronicity. I wanted to put a card just to remember what page I wanted to show in this podcast, and the blocks card came forward. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about, because the Above the Golden Line method all has to do with frequencies, energies, and yes, blocks. So I've talked about this in podcast 47. I advise you to listen to podcast 47 as well. It's a short one, but you can claim your free 30 minutes of high frequency mentoring and find out what high frequency mentoring can do for you. And it all has to do with those gray clouds of energy below the golden line in the subconscious layers, heavy and dense energy. Why am I sharing this? Because this is really important to understand when we talk about the high frequency business secret. And what is the high frequency secret? Well, first of all, I'm sharing another page with a quote in the video that says, "You are made of stardust." And I love that quote. I love that sentence. And my whole business is created around that stardust frequency, because stardust, that's where you came from. That's where you came from. And you have whatever life put on your path, you have in your core unlimited potential, and you can do, be, and create anything you want. So most of the time, people who want a thriving business, who want to be really successful, keep on working. And why are they doing that? Well, because they want success. They want the acknowledgement. They want the significance. They want the money and the freedom attached to that as well. But it's really important to understand that, please don't let success be the driving force. And that's the secret I want to share with you today. There's one key point that needs to be the most important when you're running a business, when you're doing business, and that has to do with fulfillment. Yeah, the key is fulfillment. In Dutch, the word is voldoening, fulfillment. But when you look at the word fulfill, it has to fill you from the inside, but not only yourself, it has to fill your heart, your soul, and then you can step totally and fully in your stardust potential. And from that place, you can help other people solve their problem or create the results they want. Because that's what we do in a business, right? And that's what I'm helping you with as well. So why am I sharing this? Why am I creating all those tools like the manifestation journal, like the EnergyJoy podcast deck? Those are all tools that help people solve their problems, like clearing the energy blocks that are keeping them stuck in certain areas. And it's helping them to unfold, to awaken, to transform, and step into their soulful self, their full stardust potential. And what does that do for me? Besides, yeah, sure, the success. Besides, yeah, sure, the money I get for sharing my energy. What does it give me as the most important key? It gives me fulfillment. It feeds my soul. It feeds my soul, and it gives me that exchange of energy that is so much needed for everyone, for everyone. So I want to ask you this question now. What does fulfillment look and feel like for you? What makes your soul sing? What makes you happy? Think about it. Is it like having hundreds, thousands, millions of money on your account and working so hard that you've disconnected from everybody, don't have friends, family, you are there alone with your money? I think we all heard stories that people are so successful and have so much money and so much significance, but at the end of the day, they are lonely, they are sad, they have maybe fear, pain, shame in those deeper layers, what I call the frequencies below the golden line, like I shared with you. And sometimes even, and it's really sad to share this, but when they're stuck below that golden line, even with the money and the fame, they are stepping out of their life. They're ending their life. And why does that happen? Well, I believe because they didn't go through those subconscious layers enough. They didn't get to the root cause. They filled their cup with money, success, and all those other more superficial tools instead of the real fulfillment from the soul, from who they truly are, from their stardust potential, from their birthright. And this is I believe this is the secret of life. So when this is the secret of life, this is as well your high frequency business secret. So with everything you do, when you give tools, like I'm giving you tools like this, when I'm creating tools like the podcast deck I've created, the free hypnotation, the app I've created with many, many free meditations and hypnotations for my students. And I'm working on sharing that in English as well, because it's like showering everybody with the golden sparkles. Everybody needs this. Everybody deserves this. So that's why I'm sharing this. That's why I'm sharing those golden frequencies, because, well, I've never heard somebody talking about this in this way, from this angle. And why is that even possible? Because I've been clearing those subconscious layers, those gray layers that were holding me small, keeping me shy and fearful. And I can tell you now, and that's the amazing part, I'm living in the Netherlands, born and raised in the Netherlands. My native language is Dutch. And I stepped into my soulful self from that deep place of fulfillment, because giving this tool to other people fulfills me from the deepest place of who I am, truly am. And that's why I started creating the manifestation journal first in English. All the pages it's all in English. And that's kind of interesting, because a while ago, I was doing everything in Dutch. And then my coach said, well, Lisette, it's time for you to share your message with the world. You have to go to English. And then those gray clouds came forward again and like, oh, who am I? Who am I? So I had to work through subconscious layers myself of fear and feeling not good enough. All those layers that came forward about talking in English. And I've done the work. And as a result of doing the work, within a few months, I've created my first manifestation journal. It's available on Amazon worldwide. And I've created the English version even before The Dutch version was ready. I created it in English. Why? I even wondered myself why, because I've got so many requests of Dutch people like, when is the Dutch one going to launch? Well, I can tell you that's going to be there next week. So really soon. But the most important thing is like, the more people you can reach with your message, you can help with your message, the more you can be there for other people and share your knowledge and gifts and whatever is your unique expertise. The more you do that, the more the energy comes back. And I just got a text from a beautiful lady who was downloading my meditation as well. And she wrote, wow, Lisette, I recently came across your podcast and how amazing, beautiful what you do and how you do it. And wow. And she said, wow, you have manifested so many things already and some more information. But this is fulfillment. It even gets me emotional when I read it again, when I get this feedback. And this is from a podcast listener. But I was training my students of the Master Your Inner Medium Academy. And the level 3 students are really able to work with clients on a one-to-one basis. And they are doing public work already as well. So that's really amazing. But I can't go into details. But one of the students just made such a huge step. And I recall working with her like, it's like 2 years ago. And I was looking at, no, I think it's last year, when I saw her energy and I saw so much golden energy in her auric field. And I told her that because it's like, it was almost like light going on. And the steps she took, like she told me last week, I'm so proud. I'm so proud because when she came into my EnergyJoy world, she was at a heavy, low vibe place below the golden line. And she shifted that. She did the work. She worked so hard on working through those layers. But now it's like, wow. So yeah, she can share her message from her own unique place. And that will bring her the fulfillment as well, because I know she's going to reach so many people worldwide as well. That's what I want for you. And that's why I'm sharing this with you. It's not about success. It's not about the money. Money is just a byproduct. It's about the fulfillment you get of helping, guiding, serving other people. So who are you helping? Who are you guiding? Who are you transforming? Who are you shifting in your own unique way? And what do they give back to you? Because that's the energy of fulfillment. And that's what sets us on fire. That's the energy we need to work with each other, to connect with each other, and to keep on going like that, to spread our golden stardust sparkles. Well, when you're ready for your next step, my advice is work with a mentor to unlock your soul-aligned business secret. Because we are all the same, but the energy and frequency is different for everyone. So that needs one-to-one attention. And because I want to serve you, you can claim now your 30 minutes of high frequency mentoring with me. And you can find out in the 30-minute session what high frequency mentoring can do for you and your business as well. Be aware there are only limited spots available. So I don't know how long I'm going to keep this running, because I have limited time as well, because I want and need quality time with my family as well. So I'm choosing just to open a few slots for those 30-minute sessions. Please DM me if you're ready to get to know me. And if you want me to get to know you and your energy and frequency, please DM me the word high frequency mentoring and we'll plan a date together. Yes, the show notes of this episode you can find at www.lisettelucas.com/B48. And again, download my free Above the Golden Line hypnotation, including that powerful upgrading and reprogramming session. And you can download that at lisettelucas.com/golden line. So if you're ready to go all in as well with the hypnotation, you can also buy my Above the Golden Line Method manifestation journal on Amazon worldwide. just put in my name, Lisette Lucas, and you will find it over there. So there's the English version and the Dutch version within 2 weeks. So look careful that you select the right copy. Well, thanks so much for listening. Looking forward to hear from you and to connect, and really looking forward to help you to that soul fulfillment as well. Thanks so much for listening. Looking forward to meet you. Bye-bye. Thank you for listening to my High-End and Frequency Business podcast. My name is Lisette Lucas, and if you want to join my EnergyJoy world, please drop me a DM, and really looking forward to connect.